Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Just wanted to have a quick little intro into the video here before we start with the installation video. I'm gonna park up here real quick and run through some stuff, show you guys the modifications that we've done to the bike so far, and explain a few things, because today's video is going to be about the install of the air filter. I'm gonna have to record the video of, or no, sorry, not the air filter. The air filter is going to be on another video. Today is the frame sliders, and I'm also going to talk about here how I put my levers on, because I didn't make an install video for the levers just simply because they're levers. I mean, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. You guys know that we did install of the new bike chain, which is right back there, chain and sprocket install, which is pretty nice, and it's been working really well actually. But enough of that. If you guys aren't interested in this part and are only here for the installation part, then you can skip ahead. I'll put a timestamp in, and you guys, like I said, can't skip ahead. Sorry for the rain ahead of time. I didn't know it was going to be drizzling. I'm going to try and clean the camera off there a little bit. But so like I said, with these levers, so basically the way they work, there is a screw underneath. There is a 10 millimeter right there. You just undo it, and this is for the clutch lever. Obviously you need to take the line out, and then you just slide the new ones in, do the same thing. And it's the same thing on the opposite side. It's a 10 millimeter bolt on the bottom. Now, like I said, this is mainly for any bike, but this specifically is for the Fz6R, these handlebars that I got, but mostly they're all the same. But anyway, things that we've done, like I said, we put the handlebars on, or the handlebars, the levers on. We did these frame sliders, which is what today's video is going to be. Once again, I got these on Amazon. I will be putting the links to everything in the description. I believe I paid, I think those were like $85. I think the handlebars were like $35, and the chain and sprockets were, I think, $90. So I mean, all in total, I think it was about $250 for this, which was just basic service, which is pretty nice. Like I said, we went along with the we're going with that gold scheme. Got the gold chain. I also got lug caps that are gold. If you guys are not subscribed, I'm gonna say ahead of video here before we get started on. I mean, I'll probably mention it in the end again, but if you guys are not subscribed, make sure to do so. We are almost to 30 subscribers, getting close to that 100 goal. I mean, I know we're still far off of it, but I mean, considering the fact we've been doing the YouTube channel since about August, and we already got 30 subscribers in like 2.5 months, is absolutely insane. Like, we just had a video recently blow up. I know I talked about it before, but video recently blew up, and I got a few subscribers off of that, so I mean, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I just want a big shout out to you guys. Oh, big shout out, because it's been a joyride. It really has been. And I mean, after we get to 100 guys, then we get to 1,000. So make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, and if you guys do find these videos helpful or fun, like I said, just make sure to subscribe and drop a comment too if you're new. Catch up with you guys, then we'll get into the video here. So peace out, guys. Love y'all. Alrighty, guys, we're back with an installation video here. This is going to be all the parts that I'm going to be putting on today. We have OE frame sliders for a 09 Fz6R installation here. I got the bolts and everything here for it. We're going to be going over what exactly you need to remove. Mine, obviously, I took the fairings are off on this bike, so I have it a little easier. I don't know exactly what fairings you guys are going to have to take off to do this. This is just an install of the frame sliders, where they go and their mounting holes, everything like that. So with that, we'll get into it. I will show you guys here exactly what tools you will need.
By the looks of it here, guys, looks like there's going to be 6 parts. You're going to need what size is this? An 8mm Allen key. Mine happens to be on this kit tool. So from the looks of it, on what it says, the part that is going to be going into the frame is going to be this bolt here, which is the bolt that goes and sits in your bracket here. And then, oh wait, no. I'm also learning around with you guys too, sorry. This is the bracket, oh shoot. This is the bracket that's gonna be going into the frame somewhere. We have to figure out where that is. I'm thinking, honestly, it's about right here from what I'm thinking. So we're gonna remove this bolt and we're gonna see. Guys, we ended up getting it loose. I had to take mine apart off the tool to be able to get this key on it then, because I didn't have enough leverage. But here it is out for this one. I'm also very glad that I'm replacing this bolt, because it is nasty looking. Alright, so there's that. I would assume, so since this is the smaller side with the case, I'd assume there's 2 different sizes here. One's big, one's not, so I think this goes on this side right here, and then the other side is obviously bigger because it has the trans case and the clutch case and everything there on that side. So for this one, I believe we go and put, that's about the same length, I'd say. Well, actually, it's gonna be about that. So I believe what you end up doing, just screw this in. I believe. Put this in here. Should thread right in. And it does. Because I mean, honestly, I'm going all off on this, guys. I don't know exactly where this is supposed to go. If it's supposed to go here, if it's supposed to go in the back further. But I'd assume it goes about there. And then this one, do not lose these, guys. You have washers on here for this. And then so basically this will go here, and this goes down in here, connects onto this. And then I'm getting this one tight just so we can kind of turn this around and see exactly where we want to go with it. If it should go more like that on the frame, or if, I'm thinking honestly we should put it on the frame like that, so it has some, in case it does fall directly on its side, it has this to press into, rather than going like that and like shearing out. So I'd assume honestly they go like this. That seems about right to me. That's how I'm gonna do mine. You guys can do it differently. But yeah. But yeah, there's one of the frame sliders there, guys. Right there. So now we're gonna work on the other side. And now, it was these 2 bolts here, guys, but it's this one, back side, back frame bolt. So, this one's gonna be rough to get, I can already tell. So basically, how I did it, I just stuck this on, pinched it down, and then I got on top of it to get some leverage. these bars out of the way real quick to get some leverage on it, and I just pushed right like that and just broke it. Not broke it, obviously. Broke it loose, I should say. So that's how I did it on mine. Now, obviously, it'll be a little easier when you guys probably have if you get the normal Allen key sets, where it's like an L, obviously, use the shorter side and use the longer side as for your leverage. But I didn't seem to have any issues with this. It seemed to work pretty well. So they gave us this for some reason, this washer here. Now, I'm not sure exactly as to why. Probably because that's all the threads that you get for it. Because it's a little bit longer of a bolt, I would assume. So this would kind of ensure that bolt. So obviously keep the, when you get your packages for stuff, make sure you keep everything with each other and with itself. I believe this is gonna go like this. I'm gonna test both ways, but I personally think it's gonna go this way. And unfortunately, my pack came a little damaged, has a scratch here on it, which isn't a big deal, but just a little bit of a pain in the butt, you know. All right. Digging it. Digging it, digging it, digging it. So there's our frame sliders, guys. I'm going to, like I said.
So basically, I'm just talking about here as to why the frame sliders are longer on one side versus the other, and it is the case. But to do with that washer, I'm not going to do the installation without it because you do need the washer. The bolt is too long for the hole. If it's too long, then it'll strip it, which I almost did. Luckily, I stopped beforehand. But that's it for the video for today, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you guys found this video interesting and helpful because I didn't see too many other videos with people installing frame sliders on an Fz6R, so I hope that this did help you guys out. Once again, as always, thank you guys for tuning in, and make sure if you are not subscribed, make sure to do so and drop a comment if you are new, and peace out, guys. Love y'all.